Hi there. Hope you guys are doing really, really well. My name is Brian. I am your queer psychic bestie, and this is going to be a monthly forecast for the month of June in the sign of Sagittarius. I can't speak today. It's weird. So if you have Sagittarius anywhere in your chart, if you identify with Sagittarius, maybe you're a cross watcher, this will be a monthly forecast. So as always, take what resonates, leave what does not. If you like my reading style, consider leaving a like and subscribing if you want. We're on the road to 100 subscribers. I'm pretty new to YouTube. I was on TikTok before this. I stream tarot 3 days a week on Twitch, so you can follow me over there if you would like. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can do that through, all your cards are just like literally falling out. You can do that through email or form submission on my website. But let's see what's going on for you, Sagittarius. Okay, interesting. We're going to be doing a Celtic cross. I will not be going as in-depth as I do in personal readings in the Celtic cross, because otherwise we'll be here for literally an hour together. Oh my goodness. Shit is just falling out here. Okay. Get a few more, and then we're gonna dive into this. Okay, interesting. Seems to be a lot going on for you in June. But I almost feel like this is interesting for Sagittarius. Yeah, this feels like it feels like there's a lot of emotional stuff going on. This doesn't feel like wow, big energies for you. A lot of major arcana, really big energies. But it feels like there's a lot of like inner, I hate that this is how I'm hearing it, but like inner turmoil is literally what I'm hearing. It feels like there's a lot of like inner stuff going on for you this month. So, oh, also happy Pride Month if you're in the Alphabet Mafia. Let's get into this, Sag. Let's see what's going on. Bottom of the deck is your challenge. We've got the Three of Cups, we've got the King of Cups, and we've got the King of Wands. Eight of Swords. Babe, your challenge here it feels like it's infidelity. Your challenge feels like you're either dealing with someone that you are thinking is being infidel, or I don't know if that's how you'd say, is thinking you're either with someone that you may suspect is cheating, or you have a cheating wound from the past here, okay? This is a lot of energy of like unfaithfulness, right? Three of Cups is that unfaithfulness. King of Cups is emotional maturity, but in the challenge it's like lack of emotional maturity. King of Wands in a challenge is someone who can't keep it in the pants regardless of what gender they are, and Eight of Swords is prison. You see why this is not a great challenge combo to go into June with. So it feels like for a lot of you, Eight of Pentacles is behind that as well. For those of you that are with people that you just keep like pouring time, effort, and resources into a relationship that's not giving back to you, I feel like June is really highlighting that for you. Like, I feel like you're really coming into this knowledge of like, okay, I may be pouring into someone that is not pouring back into me. Okay, let's talk about it. So to start off, this makes more sense. This was the first card that kind of fell out for you, and it's the Moon. I don't love this. Okay, this is also kind of random. This is gonna be very specific for one of you. Go to the dentist. There's like teeth issues coming through. Like, I don't know if this is like cavities or like there's teeth pain here. So I don't know what that means for you. But I would suggest you go to a dentist. I'm not a trained medical professional. Go to a dentist. But starting with the Moon, again, is not a great start to this reading. The Moon is fear. The Moon is things being hidden from us. And this with your challenge, again, it feels like a lot of you have like either a sinking suspicion that someone is being unfaithful, or like there's just someone that you don't trust around you. King of Wands, King of Cups is this is a very personal connection. King of Cups is like I said, it's emotional groundedness, but in a challenge, it's someone who's not emotionally grounded. And then King of Wands is like flirty, charismatic, talks their way in and out of anything. And your crossing card is Judgment. So a crossing card is either a help or a hindrance. This is a big choice, babe. Okay, this is a very big, like, with Judgment as a cross, it basically tells me that you have a big decision here to make about what you're doing in this relationship. Yeah, I can't even, I picked up this deck for, I think this is called the Hey Monday deck. I could be wrong. But I picked this deck up as your clarifying deck. That's my wall of decks, as you can see behind me. It's very disorganized. Don't look at it. The bottom of the deck is the Tower. Okay. We're looking like we're making some tough fucking choices this month, babe. Okay, let's get into it a little bit further. High Priestess, so again, your intuition. And the Emperor, again, this is the second, oh wait, is it the second Emperor? I feel like I just saw the Emperor. No, you just have Kings here. And the third card is the Lovers. No! Sagittarius, what is going on? The Emperor, the Sagittarius, the Emperor, the Lovers, and the High Priestess? Babe, we gotta trust ourselves here. Okay, this does not look fun. This does not look like you are having a good time. It feels like with the High Priestess, the Emperor, and the Lovers, this is like your intuition is nagging you about something. I want to dig into this because this is really juicy. What is your intuition telling you? The Empress, that this may be Emperor, Empress, this may be a like soul partnership for you. But even so, some soul partnerships, soulmate, soul contract, soul connection, they're all the same thing. Sometimes we have multiple soulmates in our lives. Let's get that out, okay? There's multiple. We don't just have one. Sometimes your only soul contract with someone, yeah, 8 of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck, is that they come in and they fuck us up for character development. I know that's a very crude way to put it, but that is quite literally your contract with this person. It feels like this person is here to trigger you. 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Why are we pouring into something that's not pouring back into us, babe? I hate this for you. This is such a reality check. Okay, this is like really unhealthy of a connection for you. I feel like you are meant to be learning lessons here, and instead I feel like with your headspace being the 5 of Swords, you're self-sabotaging. It feels like, okay, thank you. One of my guides just said to me, like, this is a little bit of a read. You're so desperate to make it work that you're looking past a lot, okay? When we are ignoring red flags, at this point, it feels like you have a parade of red flags coming at you. And I don't know what they are specifically because they're not giving them to me, but your intuition, you would know because your intuition is screaming at you. Your intuition is like, something's fishy here, something's off here, things are not adding up. 2 plus 2 does not equal 6, okay? 226 may be important for someone. I don't know why those numbers just came through, but why is the 5 of Swords here? Why are we self-sabotaging? Knight of Cups. Oh, I hate this for you. Can I get one more, please? Because you think they can change. Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands. I'm going to be really mean here for a second. If they don't want to change, they're not going to. Knight of Cups came out first. You want this person to be romantic, forward, you know, dreamy. Knight of Cups is very, like, lovey-dovey. Knight of Wands is the opposite. It's a player energy. It feels like you kind of fallen into a trap that's like, I call it, it's like a very Piscean trap. And I say that because, like, I am a Pisces. I know a lot of Pisces, and this is like a trap that a lot of Pisces fall into, but you've created almost like an idealized version of this person. Imagine them as like a little balloon. You know, you've created this idealized version of what this person could be like. And you're like, well, if they just went to therapy and they listened to me and they did this and they did that, they'd be all these amazing things. But then they don't do any of that. Okay. And then they show up as themselves, and you have to grieve the loss of someone that never really truly existed. This is a really tough place to be in because you're between a rock and a hard space. You're between a rock knowing they could be better and the hard space of that they don't want to be. This is a tough one, babe. Okay? It feels like you're holding out a lot of hope for someone that's not Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. All the knights. They're not moving, babe. They're not doing anything. Why are you waiting for them? You know, your physical world is the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like your guides are trying to get you to go. Your guides are like, hello, we're moving. Let's go. We're moving on. And I feel like... I don't feel like you're really listening right now. For Sagittarius, you're being very stubborn. Yeah, the Sun. And the Ten of Pentacles. It feels like... Oh, you're dealing with the sunk cost fallacy. Okay. The way my guides are giving this to me. So the sunk cost fallacy is... I'm getting so much information. I'm sorry. It's why I'm talking really fast. The sunk cost fallacy is where you're like, well, I've poured X amount of years, X amount of time, X amount of effort into this thing. If I leave this thing, I lose that. I flush it down the drain. This is a fallacy because it's not true. Okay? The reason this is not true is because you never lose experience. Okay? I use this example all the time in my collectives. I used to be a hairdresser. When I transitioned from being a full-time hairdresser to a full-time psychic medium, the transition was easy for me because I was not starting over. I dealt with this a little bit, being like sad that I was throwing away all these years of hairdressing, but running my own business taught me how to then run a new business. Even though the model is different, I'm still a service provider. I'm still taking clients. I still have client service provider relations going on. So I didn't start from zero. I started from experience. You're struggling with this because it feels like you've poured all this time, effort, energy into this person, and you're starting from scratch if you leave them. You are not starting from scratch. You're starting with better boundaries. You're starting with better knowledge. You're starting with a better understanding. Okay, you're coming into this with new eyes. It's not just same shit, different day. It's a new perspective. It's a new understanding. Okay, I can't stress that enough for you. You're not losing here. I get it that it hurts to walk away from something that you've poured so much into, but at the end of the day, has it poured back to you? Based on this, it hasn't. Okay? Your past is the Queen of Wands. It feels like at one point or another, you were showing up. Queen of Wands is fabulous. You know, I call her my PUSSY popping queen. You know, she is high self-esteem, high boundaries, high self-worth. Okay, so at one point in this relationship, you were showing up as killing it. And it feels like you're kind of, in June, you're going to be looking back at that and being like, wow, I really lost my spark here. Feels like this, and I hate to even say that to you, it feels like this person has dimmed you. Yeah, strength. This is a lot of fire energy, here. Which makes sense, Sagittarius. You know, you've got the strength and the chariot. It feels like you may have rushed into this as well, is what I'm getting. Like, I feel like you may have thought that the signs, it's almost like, you could be also very spiritual, because I'm hearing, like, the omens. Like, you may have thought, like, all the signs and all the omens and all the stars were all aligning, and you were like, yes, this is it, full throttle. And now you're like, oh, shit. What did I actually do? It feels like you're recognizing in June that this is not the connection for you. Why? Because in the future you have the Ten of Cups. I also feel like you're recognizing that it's not bringing you joy. It's not bringing you happiness. It's not bringing you anything except like despair about what's going on and uncertainty and unhappiness. Why is the Ten of Cups here in the future, please? Oh, that was fast. Yeah, Seven of Cups, I feel like you're also recognizing here that anyone that treats you like an option is not treating you like a priority. You have to be a priority, okay? Priority for yourself and priority for people around you. Yeah, Seven of Cups with the Temperance here. This is going to be very specific for someone. Don't hop into another relationship. Sometimes you have a bad habit, Sagittarius, I feel like I'm speaking to one of you directly, of always needing to be in a relationship, always needing to be with someone, around someone. And I feel like your guides are telling you, hey, stop that. Slow down. Okay? You're not meant to always be jumping from one like bucket relationship to another. You're meant to take some time and really sit and analyze like what it is that you're looking for in a relationship here. You know, for some of you, and this again is going to be really specific, you're looking for a fling, you're looking for a rebound. That's fine, babe. Go on the rebound, go on your fling, go do your thing. But others of you want to settle back down. You know, as counterintuitive as that is for Sagittarius, I feel like some of you are struggling because you want to settle down and you don't really know how to. It's because you're with the wrong person here. Okay, you're never going to settle into a house that wasn't made for you. You're never going to settle somewhere where the universe is telling you that you're not meant to be. Listen to your body as well. This is specific for someone, but like your body has physical reactions to things like this. If you're somewhere where you're not meant to be, your body will let you know. Okay, so you gotta start listening to it. How you view yourself as the high priestess. This to me feels less of like intuition and more so of you're shutting down. I'm going to be honest here. This to me feels less of high priestess when she's out of her power. She's mute. She doesn't speak. She's not in her power, so she has nothing to really, I don't want to say offer, but she has nothing to add to the conversation. When she's in her power, though, she's all up in the conversation. She knows everything going on around her. Okay, with the high priestess, this to me, I don't read reversals, but I will read the reversal energy, and this to me feels reversal energy. This to me feels like you've gone mute. You know, you're not really opening up about this. You're probably not talking to other people about this. You're probably not even talking to yourself about this. And that's a really big problem because you're living in denial. Okay? There's a river in Egypt. What's that saying that was on TikTok a while ago? You know, denial is a river in Egypt. Some of you are really living in it. Okay? You're bathing in the river, and it's a problem. So we gotta wake you up a little bit. Can I get 2 on this, please? I'll just shuffle for the rest of my life. Thank you. 9 of Swords, Judgment, Hanged Man in reverse. Babe, there is no nice way to deliver this message. You are ignoring the truth that's right in front of you. That's the problem here. 9 of Swords is anxiety. Judgment is the decision that's coming in again. Remember, we had Judgment as your crossing energy in the beginning. Because why? You know that you have a decision to make. You know that you have a call to make here. And I feel like with the Hanged Man in reverse, it's actually the Hanged Woman in this deck. You know, you are recognizing that the choice is literally at your fingertips. The decision is right there. You just have to make it, okay? It really does feel like, I get it, you don't want to. I keep hearing it. Like, I love them. I care about them. I don't want to hurt them. But at the end of the day, are they hurting you? At the end of the day, I tell all my clients this, and I will tell you the same thing. The only person we are here to save is ourselves. Okay, I get it that you may not want to hurt this person, but you also need to take responsibility for the fact that you're not happy. You're not enjoying this. This is not a fun ride to be on. Okay, that's what you have to start expressing here. You know, your superpower is death. I promise you, you're going to be okay. Sign of Scorpio, death and transformation is here. You know, you've got Justice on the bottom here. The Moon. 3 of Cups. Yeah, a lot of you know you're not getting what you're giving. A lot of you know that there is an injustice here for you. And I feel like with death, you're also recognizing, okay, this is a learning curve for me. It's a learning experience for me. It's going to enable me to show up in a better way in future relationships if I know what I will not settle for, you know? But also, it's teaching you to trust your intuition. If your intuition's telling you something is up, something's up. It's just as simple as that. Can I get 2 on this, please? Thank you. 2 of Cups. You know that this is... I hate to say it. I'm going to say it. You know that this is over. I have no other way to say that to you. You are aware in June that this is the end of it for you. And I don't... The Tower, you're just putting it off because you don't want to make the Tower explode. Babe, sometimes... Ooh, King of Swords was there too. I didn't even notice that. The way my guides are saying this is pretty, it's very forward. Sometimes you have to play the villain. Okay? I know you don't want to hear it. I know you don't want to hurt this person. I get it. I really do. sometimes to free ourselves, we hurt the people around us. And at some point, you have to weigh up what's worse. The possibility that I may hurt someone by freeing myself, or that they will continue to hurt me if I don't free myself. This is one of those moments. Whether or not this person is actually cheating or is actively going out of their way to harm you, I feel like you're getting twisted up in the semantics here. You're like, well, are they actually cheating? What if they're not cheating? What if they're just working a lot? Or, excuse me, throat chakra blocks. You know, what if this and what if that? And it's like, why are we splitting hairs here? Why are you playing word games with yourself? You know, you're putting off a tough decision. At some point or another, you're going to just have to rip the Band-Aid off. You know, I mean, your hope is Empress. Your hope is that something different comes of this. Your hope is that there is a rebirth for you. The Empress and Death is a really strong rebirth energy. You know, it's like Six of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. Your hope is for something better, babe. But you have to go out and get it. You have to try for yourself. You have to show up for yourself, okay? Can I get someone the Empress, please? Thank you. One more, please. Thank you. Yeah, Three of Cups. Four of Pentacles. Oh, I want to pull my hair out if I had hair. You know that something's wrong here. You know this person is holding back from you. You know there's secrets afoot. And you have to be... Empress is the, like, strength. Like a highest... You know, Empress is about, I don't chase, I receive. It's like Emperor and Empress are the highest energies we can sit in for ourselves. You have to sit in this energy knowing that, yes, the decision is difficult. Yes, I'm going to be hurt. Yes, they're probably going to be hurt, but I have to choose me. This is about you choosing you, not settling for behavior that makes you feel bad, okay? Because your outcome is the world, babe. June is the end of the cycle. I'm just going to say it like that. It is the end of the motherfucking cycle for you, okay? You are not meant to continue in this loop that is hurting you. You are not meant to continue in a cycle that is debilitating you, that is bringing you down. And I feel like that's what June is here to teach you. Yep, Five of Pentacles is abandonment. And Death. I literally can't make it up, babe. Your cards read like a book. Five of Pentacles and Death. It's over. I hate that I have to be the one to give you that. I hate that I have to be the one to say it like that, but it's over. Grieve it and move on. Okay? Five of Pentacles and Death. I don't know. There is no clearer way to say that. Your new life is going to cost you your old. I say that all the time in my collectives. This is an example of it. If you want newness, if you want something better than whatever this is that you're in right now, it's going to cost you. And it's going to cost you the old thing. It's going to cost you the old person, okay? Let's get you an oracle card for advice to close out. The oracle deck I'm using is the Angelarium. It is a reimagining of the falling of the angels. So let's see what this has to say to you. This is a very forward reading. This is a very cut and dry, straight to the point ass reading. All right. Can I get advice for Sagittarius, please, for June? Advice for Sagittarius for June, please. Thank you. Yeah, I can't make it up, y'all. I can't make it up. Azazel, Angel of Sacrifices. I wish I could. I wish I could make it up. I wish I could make it better for you guys, but I can't. I will be reading from the book because the book is written so beautifully and so flawlessly. I'm just going to read it for you. Azazel, where are you? Where are you? Can I not read? Sometimes, like, I just can't read. Oh, there we are. 33. Threes could be important. 33 could be important for you guys as well. Okay. To see this card is to know that there is a higher purpose calling to you. It asks you what you are willing to sacrifice to achieve your goals. There is wisdom in attempting to find these answers, but there is folly in fetishizing one's own self-destruction. Compromise is needed to not lose too much in pursuit of a righteous cause. Okay? Sagittarius, I'm sorry. June is looking rough for you guys. It's looking like some tough choices, some heavy decisions, and letting go of some people that are not meant to be here, or just one person in general, okay? I leave you guys with this. I wish you all the best here. Like I said in the beginning, I'm new to YouTube. If you like the way that I read, if you like my style, consider giving it a like, consider subscribing. We're on the road to 100. You can catch me on Twitch 3 days a week. And I will see you guys. If I don't see you on Twitch, I will see you guys in the next video, okay? Bye.